What is happening, everybody? Welcome to another video of things that I suck at. In today's video, I will be drawing Yamana Aseman Sagiri. I probably butchered that pronunciation, from Hell's Paradise. And I know in the last video I said I'd be drawing the front profile of the 1,000-yard stare of Reze. However, I gave it a shot and it totally sucked. So I rage quitted that and I decided to draw like a 3/4 / side profile of Sagiri from Hell's Paradise. Regarding the Reze one, I think I'm going to go back and practice some front profiles to get better at that. Maybe I'll do a video of me practicing front profiles of drawing that so I can tackle this 1,000-yard stare of Reze. Well, without any further ado, going into the drawing of Sagiri in general, it was just as you can see in the reference on the top left, it was just kind of a picture of her looking off into the distance with a somewhat disappointed look on her face. Regarding her character in general, I really chose to draw her because I really enjoyed. I kind of came around to enjoying her character. Starting off the series, I don't know how much I liked her, or if I don't know I'd like her at all. However, the more I watched her, the more I actually came around to liking her. And both her and Gabimaru have really developed their own personal relationship with each other, as well as, I guess, their own characters. They've all been going through their interesting character arcs, which I have found as a blast to watch. One of the things I really liked was watching her go from being super rigid and a little irritating at the beginning of the show to coming around and seeing the nuance in different circumstances near or partially through season 2. So I thought that was very interesting. We'll see how her character develops through hopefully a movie or season 3 in the near future. It'll be interesting. But going into the drawing itself, I really started just by blocking out the normal features, drawing out my circle and plotting out where I want to put my eyes and my features for this. And then I kind of started sketching out where I wanted her hair to look. This one was really interesting because her hair is a major part of her character. It's super long and flowy, and I think it's a key feature of her character for sure. So I really just started sketching that out and blocking out the shape of her head and how her head sits. And then I plotted out her eyebrows and put in some details in her hair and added the ribbon, the red ribbon that she wears on her hair as an aseman. After that, I kind of situated where I wanted everything generally, and then I started working on my line art, and then whatever I guess details I had left, I decided I would tackle that one. I would tackle them afterwards. So going to the line art, I kind of just obviously drew over my sketches with ink to highlight some of those details. What was kind of irritating was I did my line art on the same layer as my initial sketch. However, since they were different colors, I was just able to lower not the opacity, but the contrast, so that only the harsh black and whites would be shown in the sketch itself. So I was able to get rid of the sketch without having to redo all the line art, which was nice. And regarding the eyes, I thought her eyes looked a bit off when I drew them initially. They looked more surprised than disappointed, or I guess a little down. So I sharpened her eyes by kind of lowering the eyelids towards the eye. I don't know if it's a viable strategy, but that was what I decided to do for this specifically. Then I just added some minor details. I did some hatching on the eyes to kind of put together a color gradient. Well, not a color gradient, but a tonal gradient between the eye. And then I just threw in some, I guess, light reflections in the eye. Regarding the hair, I used a bucket tool to black out her hair. And then I used, I guess, just my ink pen, but on a lower thickness, to throw in some shadows for where her hair's going to be, under her chin, whatnot, and then with her ear as well. And then to add some light and I guess color contrast to add some thickness, well, not thickness, some texture to her hair, I used the white colored ink to kind of just hatch in some of those lines to show where the light reflects. And I think that added a little bit of texture and made her hair look a little more 3D. And then I added some shadow on the ribbons to kind of do the same thing, adding texture to that. But all in all, it was a pretty fun sketch. It took me about an hour or so to do the sketch, so it wasn't too bad. Wasn't too shabby at all. I had quite a bit of fun, and I haven't been able to finish off Hell's Paradise. I've been pretty busy over the last few days, but I'm hoping I'll be able to get that series done. In the next video, either look forward to a sketch practice of drawing straight on portraits, or hopefully I can get that 1000-year Sarah Varese, or who knows. I think that the next anime I'll be watching will be Oshinoko Season 3. So maybe I'll do Aqua or Ruby. So that'll be something interesting as well for me to take on. But as per usual, feel free to leave any feedback or any comments or tips, so to speak, as this channel is things that I suck at and I'm looking to improve on my drawing in the near future. It was great chatting. I hope to see you all in the next video. Please leave a like and subscribe, of course. And have a good one. Talk to you all soon. Bye.
The skyscrapers fall.